If this camera's working, I want y'all to know he's fresh as a daisy,
100%.
and I've arm wrestled 100 matches.
Didn't pull today at all.
Ready? Go.
So it does take quite some time.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause I'm like 195 to 200 pounds.
Well, that's after like.
Yeah, if you want me to do anything, show anything, teach anything, or just feel this, say so. Let's have some fun.
So what would be my best way to fight? Like what I'm rotating, like pronating?
Let's get this a little bit tighter. So with the strap, you want to use it as leverage. So the best way to teach that is just open up your hands and just pull. You want to get equal tension between this and that bit. Because you can pin somebody open because it's not so much of a holding on. And obviously, once you take your grip,
Yeah, but a lot of people that I see more grip. Like,
and the strap a little bit goes a long way because everything is mirrored. So if I kick up, the strap pulls you down, and vice versa. If I go this way, the strap pulls you underneath.
Yeah.
So everything's amplified in the strap.
So I would try to
Open. So if you're still trying to do up and out, you want to get this good tension between these two, post up, and want to get a little more, just a little pressure here on this knuckle.
So my finger up here.
Yeah. So if you're trying to post up like that, you want to drive with this index knuckle. And whatever direction these
So
knuckles,
really, you're just using these two.
whatever direction these knuckles are pointing is the direction you want to apply your force. So if I'm here, I'm going up these knuckles, so I'm pressing up, and then when it's pointing this way, I start to drive that. So it starts with hand, wrist, elbow, shoulder, back, all in one motion in a line. It's just picking a spot where to apply that pressure and making those adjustments.
So I want to.
Wrist flexion, open.
I'm pulling and then.
Punch up. You want to get this knuckle to that.
So I'm gonna cut. So am I pulling here?
Yeah.
Or am I cupping first?
Cup. Establish the hand. And when I say cup, it doesn't have to be completely here because you might not get that. But you want tension there.
Get that.
Right. And depending if you're trying to go low hand and apply pressure here, or just go up and kick that wrist up.
So what's the difference? And
So
then,
if I'm doing here, applying pressure with this wrist, it's still elbow flexion, but now the wrist is where it's the pressure. So I'm going to apply that into these hands there.
so which one more effective?
For you, I think it's just, you can do a combination of two, where it's just like a neutral line here on this wrist, and it's a little bit of pressure up, and a little pressure in the wrist, and in the strap, it's just getting equal tension between those. So go ahead and take me down with equal tension here.
The closer you bring me in, the further you got to take me down. Because the
But you wouldn't try to.
No, you would, but just to show this pressure. Because it's always easy to get pressure here, because it's closer to the body, and you can just pull there. Getting tension here is a little bit tougher because this flexor just isn't as strong. But you can get pressure by just going up with it.
So I'm just trying to go up and then.
Yes. Keep that, especially in the strap, it's good. Feel that pressure back all the way through the strap. Because once,
But I feel like if you're overpowering me, it's gonna open me up.
that's where you stay with it.
So just
Yeah.
get there.
And you're going to slide that elbow. So if you start to take me over, I'm going to push that elbow up. Keep tension
But do
here.
I slide with you?
Yeah.
Okay,
And then it's right there. Now, right here, I have pressure on your shoulder here. And I can open up your hand this way. So it's there, shoulder, up. Now I can go through your hand to here. Now,
like a little.
yeah, I'm on your bicep. So I can apply pressure, bicep, shoulder, wrist. So it's picking apart someone's arm. So the key areas are hand and wrist, bicep. It's really elbow flexion, but biceps easier because it's easier to target. Shoulder and back. So hand and wrist is just this flexion this way. Wrist is this right here. Obviously bicep is opening up. Back is pulling you away from your hand. And shoulder is getting this outside. So it's just a combination of picking apart someone's arm. Because if you're stronger than someone, then it doesn't matter. But if you're like me or starting out, you gotta find these things. So it's like someone's wrist might be weak, but their bicep is super strong. So it's like, okay, I got your wrist, but your bicep.
So I want to try to get your wrist more than your bicep.
It could be that I have a super solid wrist, like.
But I'm saying you said someone with a weaker wrist.
It depends. Some people will have strong wrist, weaker bicep. It's just wherever that weakest point is the target. And sometimes targeting something will open it up. So if I see you're really solid here, if I apply a little bit of pressure on your shoulder there, you're engaged here. So now I have a little bit more to pull. So I can attack that back, pull you open.
What is your name?
You engage that back. Now pressure's in your hand and attack that hand. You apply pressure on the hand, I'll go down on the bicep. Shifting pressures constantly.
There's a lot. There's a lot to
It's easy. It's easy to explain. It's easier just to go through it and feel it out. So I'll give you pressure in a certain area and you just shift what to attack.
So, see, that's the thing. So, I don't know where to attack or how to attack.
Okay, so here, start attacking the shoulder just by
So, which is,
this line
Here,
right
you
here.
do it to me, do it to me.
So when I'm saying attack the shoulder, I'm finding a line. So right here in my wrist is right here in line here. So I'm applying pressure that way. You can feel it right here and here.
so you want to go in.
It could be, and sometimes it could be just going sideways like that. It just depends on where. If it's a strong guy, I'll jam up this way to attack their shoulder. Because now if you try to move to the side, you can feel it.
But I heard that's dangerous.
Yeah, for you.
So okay. So say you're trying to attack my shoulder. What would be my defense? To pull? Or?
Well, okay, let's look at my arm. So right now, my shoulder, you could attack my shoulder, it's being exposed. My bicep is open because I'm palm up. It's easy to attack my bicep. Or going up, continue through that wrist.
So when you're trying to attack my shoulder, I'm gonna try to.
Right there, you can feel it. See now my hand's outside my shoulder, so naturally my shoulder's engaged. And as I turn open, now my bicep's exposed. And it's keeping.
So then I would get closer in.
Yeah.
And that's only when you're rotating though? Or?
It could be. It could be like I could be square here and just holding onto the bicep here. Then you can shift pressure to the shoulder, hand.
So I would.
Maybe. It depends. A lot of it is being patient. You know, if you don't,
I see a lot of people just
that's
wasting too much.
that's one of the biggest things is people aren't patient or assume that because they're not moving them that oh they're just toying with you, you're gonna get destroyed. And that's not the truth. The truth is if you're in the center, that means you guys are very equal.
So I
and
just gotta hold it. And
yes, it's best to be patient because even if I get out to here, eventually when someone goes to pin, they're gonna open something up. So right here you can see my shoulder is exposed. There's no shoulder
So I
pressure.
can hold you, gas you out.
So I don't have my shoulder pressure there. And it's like, oh, now things shift.
So how often do you do these practices?
I practice every week, sometimes twice a week at table time. Not here, I'm a different state, but yeah, table time every week.
So what area are you?
California,
So you flew out here?
I drove.
Oh, you drove?
Yeah. 9 miles.
Wow. So Cali is a big thing in arm wrestling as well, because I've heard it's pretty big.
Yeah, very good.
Okay. Man, that's... See, and another thing is, I don't know what my best style is. I don't know if I should start top row or start...
This is your first time, like third time, fourth?
Third time. And I always have a habit of getting in hooking. That's just, you know. But I mean, also, I used to just side pressure, when you first get into arm wrestling. But, first get into it, I'll always hook.
It's not bad. Best thing to do is just be coordinated. Having your wrist flexors, working with your elbow flexors, working with your shoulder, your back, your chest.
And not only that, as far as gym, like when you go to the gym, I don't know what workout to specifically look at,
It depends.
or the cables, cable works, stuff like that.
Some do very arm wrestling specific training, like at a table with a pulley, or really imitate arm wrestling moves, which there's good benefit to that. But a lot of times I think guys starting out just doing traditional gym stuff but targeting the muscle groups, like your elbow flexors, your wrist flexors, and that will go a long way. Because you'll get that coordination and power by just pulling at the table, because it's hard to do that with a cable machine. Like you have it, Bob has it set up in those corners where you get multiple pressure vectors, so then it's easy to coordinate that power. But doing that without having all that vectors, it's difficult to imitate.
And I also heard top roll to start top right and kind of do like an L.
My rule for everyone is to keep this elbow in the top third to the half of the pad almost the entire time. The reason why is as you go here, this elbow supports this wrist, that supports this hand. If my elbow is further back, now it's not as strong supporting this wrist and hand, so it allows me to be opened up. Versus over there, you're pulling through this bone line there. Because that's the biggest thing is people will, you've seen it at the tournament, they're almost there. They have no more room to go.
So
No, you want to get tight, you want to get close.
oh, so I want to get
Bring your body to it, because now this is locked in, coordinated, this is here. You can hold that a lot longer than if you're out here. And it's a lot
So
safer
you wouldn't
too.
go in the King's move.
I will.
I'll tell you this right now. You can't King's move. Don't try to King's move.
I will, because I'm familiar with it, I train it, and I know how to coordinate things. Nobody goes to a King's move because they want to. They go there because they're put there and that's their last ditch effort. But
So if they know they can't fight it, then they'll just...
yeah, but when they, obviously I don't want to tell you how to King's move because you shouldn't be doing it, but it's not that they're all the way back here. Good King's movers are really tight to the table, getting all this coordinated as possible. And they'll sink down, and that's mainly to activate lats, back pressure down like that, rather than just out here. That's no good.
Wonderful. All right.
Yeah, right. Quit hogging the table.
How the fuck I take your hand the first round, huh? What happened there? You just cupped a little more and it changed. That freaked me out. I wish I didn't fucking...
Yeah, I'm like, what am I doing?
That's just kind of like a weird truth, isn't it? Where it's like, I feel like when it's two top rollers, and they're aware that they're top rollers, so you know they're both going to go pretty high knuckle, it turns into this thing where weirdly, I feel like it's not just high knuckle, that's what matters. I think cup matters more than just
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, people always just think like, oh, just beat him here.
And it's just that shift, just that slight pressure,
Yeah.
and you just crumble.
Exactly, because as soon as the top roller loses their formation against the top roller, either it turns into a hook or the other guy's just got his fucking hands. So it's like, people don't think that.
I think it has to do with a lot of how people train, because when they're training that, they're just,
Yeah, exactly.
and just that coordination to,
Instead of this, they're literally just like this.
Bigger, right? And so span out into later, just take a few things. Take carry doubles.
What's your go-to? Are you doing
I
top
go,
roller?
generally because I'm always the weaker, I go wherever they put me, and I just through experience, know how to position myself to set up to go where they're going, and then pick apart that weakness in that position. Like, I love the hook.
Like, I'm trying to remember what you did with me. I was like, I don't remember.
Just
I was just
outside,
fast.
yeah, outside through the hand. Could have been called for a false start. It's close. But yeah, especially with bigger guys, I don't like with Cody, Craig, obviously, you know how that's going. But when I try to set up, I know my elbow flexor is nowhere near competitive to like hold, especially on bigger guys. You know, when I'm going outside, it's more of a hand containment and there, not so much the elbow flexor because they can lift more than me. But when I know there's going, because I could take their hand, but that elbow flexor, I'm not opening. Is I was
But you're able to get their hand.
I was grip low, go arm to arm. Not because my arm is stronger, but because I know in this area over here, when I set up here, I can get a counter. Then I can pick apart, like with Amelia. When he comes over here, he's smoking easy. But just having a setup with him, knowing where he can make mistakes, allows me to take advantage of that.
Got it. Yeah, I noticed one of them, you were like, really had your shoulder behind it. Like, you're like, oh, he's going for a press, and that's exactly what you did.
I hate pressing just because it's just a weakness, just muscular-wise for me. Just a lot of times, just be patient, be patient, be patient. Yeah, especially with you guys. So I'm sure you guys get annoyed by it when I don't give any pressure. It's completely limp. You won't even be holding here, but I'm just referee. Get him square, and I'm just. And by the time the referee just yanks you back, that's when I just really crank down. 100%. You didn't see how much I paid you?
If you're not cheating, you're not.
That's why Luke told me you were going to give me $200. Where's my money?
I got it. T-shirt money.
Yeah.
Okay. You try to just hold me.
I've been trying to just hold it.
I don't feel like you're trying. But you've been
You give me a good position.
pulling a lot of people. Okay. You pin me. Although yours can. I can't.
Bring your elbow forward.
I feel like most of your pressure is going down and driving into the pad.
So there, that's just to combat you from going up and out. Because I feel, especially with pro guys, they're only going in one direction at a time. So if I know you're going down there, I can just keep your hands there.
Yeah.
And slowly get here. And if you're trying to,
Slowly opening me.
yeah, so as you start to go that way,
Then I'm open.
then I can slide down. I think when you like you're saying, they have to be completely here.
Yeah.
And when I tell them, it's just a slight pressure. Like, because your wrist you can still do that flat wrist, but just a little bit of pressure there will stabilize it more than getting out there.
Yeah. Oh, back pressure? Or what are you saying?
So instead of like trying to get to here and roll, which is if you can get it great, but just a little bit of pressure there.
Oh, yeah. I think that's what I kind of did. Yeah. Yeah, like I said.
Because obviously some guys want to avoid getting turned inside at all possible, so they end up like just dumping here, but sometimes they get caught out. But I was telling you, just a little pressure up here will counteract a lot of them trying to turn in.
Here? see where that's going to go. Yeah, so I would have to. Nice. Good defense.
That's one of the things that surprises a lot of bigger, stronger guys is when I intentionally go arm to arm with them. Because, you know, who would do such a thing?
Yeah.
The main reason is I love the hook just because it's so complex, intricate, and just high IQ move. Versus, but also just I'm not going to beat these bigger guys with their elbow flexors. Even if I could take their hand, their elbow flexors are too strong for me to do anything. But if I can get them arm to arm inside, they'll take me down to about right here. And it's like, now I can attack.
I kicked your water. I'm sorry.
Because a lot of times, like, I'll just whip here just so I can have a lot of stability and pronation. So obviously the pronation isn't in the best position, but I still have access to apply that pressure. Versus if I'm out here and get turned in, I gotta go find it again. I generally tend to cap, but sometimes just hand sizes or who grips who first, I'll just rather than getting knuckle height, I'll go with finger position on the back of the hand. So I'll give up some of this in order to get a little bit more access here.
You never heard that? Sounds like some kind of military.
Actually, call today or just
Good. You know what? That doesn't feel good at all.
Now, do you generally stick to outside the strap, or do you prefer strap?
Right-handed strap.
Left?
Yeah, here, let's try left.
So I'm always interested in hearing what people. I'm always surprised when people tell me they don't ever do anything with the strap.
Yeah, I'm good with my right hand, but this one I don't know. Is my right stronger?
I bet Tim bet in favor of it. Tim said Dallas thanks for money.
We're getting no money.
And what if I was just like, there you go, buddy, and Max.
I thought that was your best.
How's it feel?
Strong.
You feel good?
Yeah. I'd say it felt stronger when you got a little bit here and took away this battle up here. I was like, okay, now.
Wait, say that again?
It felt better when you tucked in a little bit more. I mean, even though it's still here, I felt like I'm locked into this position trying to hold. Whereas we're a little bit out here, it's like, okay, I can swing a little bit more. You still felt solid.
Oh, but here I wasn't allowing you to get out?
Yeah, limited move set from there. It's just reposition a hold, wait for some kind of opening. Versus out here, it still felt really good. I was like, okay, I can play a little bit, I can move.
Yeah.
I get next to these on you.
That's mine, it's mine.
Oh,
It's my belt.
I want you to know I've already pulled hundreds of matches with my left. Or
let you know I'm as fresh as a daisy.
I can tell.
Oh yeah, you tired.
I like it.
Are you pulling right, Bob?
Yeah.
Strap, that's what I need. That's the only difference here.
Yes.
Do this the honor.
We all agree. I thought he was pulling out his own strap.
We're going to give him the good side of the strap.
I don't know, I just ended up here.
You're good, brother. I'm just unbelievably confident right now. I can tell.
He's really tired. I haven't done anything left. I've pulled a lot right-handed, but I haven't done anything left. But I can tell he's tired.
Strap tells me about
Until it does.
Yeah, until I lose.
That's the dumbest, that's the worst saying in arm wrestling. Strap tells no lies. Tell that to anyone.
Yes.
You're very tired.
Good. You really move up the fingers around. You do that really good.
So if the other one's like, but it's not like the same.
You're really good at getting over the hand.
The weak arm comes out.
You're good at working your hand to get it turned on. Because I try to hit and climb real quick, but I have never done a lot of it.
If this camera's working, I want y'all to know he's fresh as a daisy,
100%.
and I've arm wrestled 100 matches.
Didn't post today at all.
Ready? Go.
Yeah, I noticed that. You're doing this and you're letting that. And so if you're doing that. So if I'm in a match with you and you let up, I'm just going to take it. But that's what you're doing.
Get us a strap. Don't let me run away. Just coincidence.
It's colder over there.
Yeah.
Then I gotta go feed my dog. I just realized it's past 6 o'clock right now.
Dad, come and Bob, I want to pull you right.
I'll pull you. Ready? Oh, whoops.
I don't know what that even is.
Oh, wait, it's over here. This one's empty. There you go.
Actually, it's the other way, but whatever.
Ready? Go. Ready? Go.
Give me a couple more minutes.
Okay.